Hey guys, it's Shara here from Woodshop Diaries, and I don't know about you, but I wait all year long for pumpkin season, and it's finally here. Fall is hands down my favorite time of the year, and I love displaying my pumpkins on the front porch. Maybe that's weird, I don't know, but since I don't have steps to set my pumpkins on at my new house like I did at my old one, I needed something different to be able to display them. So I built a cute pumpkin wagon for my front porch, and I'm hoping that it'll work out to keep around throughout the Christmas season as well to display Christmas trees. And I'm sharing this super easy how-to right here and also on the blog at the link in the description below. I'm excited to have partnered with my friends at Craig Tool to bring you this project, and as part of this video, I'll be showing off the features of the new Craig 300 series pocket hole jig. But if you're ready to get to the build, let's go. To start this project, I gathered my materials to complete the project. I've listed all of the materials needed in the description below, but basically it requires one 2x4 board, two 1x8 boards, plus some casters, a dowel rod, and a couple of eye bolts. I used the new Craig 320 pocket hole jig to assemble the project as well. To build the base of the wagon, I cut the pieces down to size on my miter saw. Exact measurements can be found in the blog post linked below. Once these pieces were trimmed to size, I adjusted my pocket hole jig to drill into 1.5 inch thick material and drilled pocket holes into the two short sides like shown. What's really cool about the new Craig 320 pocket hole jig is that it's super easy to adjust between different thicknesses of materials. For example, for this 1.5 inch thick material, I simply adjusted my jig using the slots on the back side, and I adjusted my drill bit collar to the 1.5 inch thick setting. Then it was ready to drill. So super easy to adjust back and forth. You'll see me later adjust this back down to 3/4 inch material. But moving on with the project, I attached my bottom wagon frame together using 2.5 inch pocket hole screws. Once my frame was assembled, I attached 4 metal casters like shown onto the corners of the bottom of the frame. I decided to paint my base black for a more industrial look, so before moving on with the build, I went ahead and painted the base. While the paint dried, I moved on to working on the top of the wagon. It's basically just a simple box built from 1x8 boards. So first, I cut 2 boards for the bottom of the box and joined them using pocket holes and screws. Because this is 1x material, I had to adjust my pocket hole jig back down to 3/4 inch thick to drill 3/4 inch pocket holes. The new 320 pocket hole jig makes this really easy and quick. That's my favorite feature of the jig. It's just so easy to switch back and forth between different thicknesses in material. Once the 2 bottom boards were assembled, I cut 4 boards to complete the box for the rest of my 1x8 boards. I drilled 3/4 inch pocket holes along the outside edges of the bottom box piece and along the ends of the short box side pieces. I attached all the pieces using 1.25 inch pocket hole screws like shown to complete my wagon box. Before attaching the box to the base, I gave the box a coat of stain. Then I screwed the box to the base at each corner like shown. To add the handle to the wagon, I used a dowel rod and 2 eye bolts. I pre-drilled holes into the front side of the base, then screwed the eye bolts into these holes. I inserted a dowel rod through these bolts and screwed a scrap piece of 1x2 into the dowel, then screwed another small piece of the dowel into the top to provide a handle to hold onto. If you don't have a 1x2, you could make the whole handle from a dowel rod if you wanted. The biggest thing that you need to make sure of at this point is that your dowel rod will fit through the holes in your eye bolts. Don't ask me how I know that. Then I gave the handle a coat of stain to match the box. As a final step and to add a little more detail, I added some black corner brackets to the box. This will help keep the box together, but it's mainly just for decorative purposes, so if you wanted to skip that part, it would be totally fine. But since I was going for an industrial look, I really like the added hardware. Then I brought it to the porch and loaded it down with pumpkins and mums and all the fall things. I'm seriously obsessed with fall, can you tell? The wagon is a really cute addition to the porch this season and will be great to decorate for Christmas and even spring later. But for now, it's loaded down with pumpkins and I'm just fine with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this project as much as I did, and I hope you'll be sure to check out the blog post in the description below for more details on it. If you like this video, I'd be ever so appreciative if you'd give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on what's coming next. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, happy building!